Well, here I am. All alone without him again. This time, I guess, when he hugged me, it was just to tell me that he was there for me as a partner. I never expected those words to come out of him. He pushed it out of me. So it came to me in an unexpected way. After Almoff talked about his dialogue on how he was going to destroy me and take people's dreams away from them, he held me tightly. But he said that when I asked him, "You and me?" He said, "You and the people of Paris." It's like he was starting to understand what I needed. This is what I've always wanted to see him do. Other times he acted like he was pretty much on his own level, on how he wanted to do things. He never really asked me what I wanted. So I had to be honest. I had to tell the truth. As the rain started to pour, he talked to me about a lot of things. I wasn't sure how to handle it. He said, "Milady, I never wanted to lie to you. It was never my intention. I ran away because I have a lot going on. And a lot of pressure. But if it weren't for the people who cared enough to have me stand up for myself, then I wouldn't be in this position, you know? I'm sorry for everything I've ever done or said to you. I stayed quiet and it didn't help you through your endeavors. I didn't think you needed me anymore. So I closed off from the world. From myself, and even from Flag. I'm so sorry. There are a lot of things that happened that we need to discuss. I want you to know before I want it all out into the opening until it escalates into some horrible fight between us. I don't want that. And I know you don't either. So, I know it's against my better judgment. But Muff is getting closer and closer into knowing my secret identity. He can't know your secret identity. If he knows your secret identity, he could cause chaos. I mean, we already have lost it. I know it's a bad time to talk about the maracas being stolen, but you still have the box. Isn't there something that Suhan told you that you could do to fix everything? Think, Ladybug, think. Tell me you're not giving up. You can't give up. There's something I need to tell you. I know it's gonna compromise my secret identity. Don't. See? That's the problem. You won't let me talk about this. Under risk, we were told... I'm sure we told each other everything, if not more, when we were under risk. But there's no risk now. That's all been changed. And I feel if we keep keeping these secrets and telling these lies, then we're never going to get close, and we're never going to understand our position in this. I know that you were going to make me second in command, the second guardian. I know that's what your plan was, to go into New York. And I failed you miserably. I didn't mean to hurt you. I couldn't tell you the truth at the time because you told me not to tell your secret identity. And if I told your secret identity, you know mine? You can't know mine. I told you nothing. There was this dream I had. And it was weird. It was very, very strange. A dream? Yes, a dream. Like what? It involved... It was very... cat. Can you remember it? It's vague. I said to Cat Noir. There was this white cat. White cat? Where? In the dream. Oh, thank goodness. But it was more than that. There's something subconsciously you're not telling me. Maybe some kind of timeline? I know there was one I was in before, so it could be possible that it's reaching out to me in its own, creating its own hypothesis, its own metaphor. What happened in the dream? Oh, I was there, but I wasn't there as Cat Noir. I wasn't there as Cat Noir. Nope. Then how? Cat Noir was saying, can we talk this over? No, peace. Not until Marinette is mine again. A white cat emphasized. Oh, hold on. Again? What do you mean? Marinette's yours. And then the white cat moved. Did that Cat Noir or staring out at the black shadow behind him? And the shadow beam surrounded unexpected guests on a barge-type building floating on the waters. Populus? Populus? Well, anyway, the green blue eyes stared at them. And then he said, we better not be talking about my Marinette. And then both looked up. What else happened? Tell me more. The green blue eyes was from another dimension. I've never seen him before. Nor have I seen the white cat. Do you know of him? Do you know of this world? Surely you've been to... Stop shaking me, Cat Noir. I'm sorry. Have you been to different dimensions? Please, be honest. Alright? If I'm honest with you, you have to be honest with me. Was there ever a time that you're with me and you remember? Oh. Cat Noir, this is important. Ladies first. Cat Noir? Okay. There was a time I rescued a lot of times. And that's odd. I don't remember Cat Noir, well, you as Cat Noir, rescuing me that many times. I mean, well, yes, perhaps you're talking about all the fights that we had with the Ikumas, right? Or the people that were involved. No. Then what are you talking about? Answer me first. Who is the white cat? Does he exist? Or is it just a dream I'm having? Please. Ladybug is very important. Why would he ask for a Marinette and said he was his. That's impossible. I don't know the gist of it. Bun has never told me. You need to get to the bottom of it, so we can know the truth. And I can't demand that of her. I don't even know when she'll show up. Well, it's not fair that you... That's why you're distant, isn't it? That's why you won't let me near you. Mitch and the white cat in your eyes were really wide. I have dreams about him. Not very good ones, subtle ones. I had nightmares that I actually handed the box over to Shadow Moth, and I really did do that. I dreamed that Aya betrayed me. It was... And I dreamed that Chloe said if I let her still be queen bee, this would never happen. It's ridiculous. Simply ridiculous. And then... Go on. Maybe it's a puzzle. We gotta put the pieces together. You and I can do this. But we have to trust one another. We can't hold back. No matter how much it hurts, no much the pain is. The best time is to tell something when it's important to say it. So say it. Even if we draw distant, we'll still be partners. That I do promise. Just won't be the way it was, where I was all over you. I'm learning to respect you. I haven't been in the world very much to know what to expect from others, and I'm sorry, forgive me. Please forgive me. Alright. I went to a world I didn't know nothing about. He chased me everywhere. What was his words? Come on. You have to be honest. What I can piece together, he wanted my miraculous. Give me your miraculous. I know it's hard, but you have to continue. To get to the bottom of it. Of the barrel. It's a well I don't want to be dunked into or fathered. I'm here. I'm right here. I promise I won't leave this time. The last time, I know. It was just, I was having a moment. I had to clear my head about things, and I got to talk with me as well. Go on. Bonnie and Black now? Yeah. It's not so bad once you get to know him and his cheese habits. Go on now. He kept asking to restore the love we had. And he called me by my... No more secrets, okay? We have to trust one another. We'll be stronger if we do it this way. I promise. Yes, there'll be a shock, and we might draw away just in case of our safety. But there are safety in numbers. Don't ever forget that. I'm sure we'll come up with a plan together on how to rectify this. Trust me. Who's been by your side all this time? Yes, I had to clear my head and go over some things and push to where I need to go because I'm so new to all this. But you know what makes Ladybug wonderful? The greatest that ever lived? No. You. Me? You're the most unexpected girl behind the mask. Ladybug is Ladybug because of her. She's Ladybug all over. Just without the costume. But you think I fell in love with you because of a silly little costume? Well, yeah, superhero, because they like it's a fetish for some people, and they like to ship. Oh gosh, the world is weird, trying to ship us together as kids. Maybe they know something we don't. Huh? Ever thought of that? Maybe they see something in us when we're a duo. I think I'm great without it. You don't even know who I am. It doesn't matter. Blind trust. You know how you can actually want to be with someone? I don't know, take being online and you never see the person's face, but their personality, the way they treat you, kindness and respect. There's still a person out there behind that username. Behind the chat rooms, behind the RPGs, RPGMMORPG. There's still people. Still a person. There's still personality. Except the difference is, we've met in person, just not without a mask. So, if it takes time, we'll wait. I'm not worried about all that. I don't even know what my existence is for in the first place. Unless hurting you was my worst punishment. I see. So, tell me, how do you really feel about the people of Paris? Don't hold back. Thrown into a position that I didn't want at first. You... My first fight. My very first battle. I was just learning how to be a person. It wasn't something I really wanted. Superheroes weren't my thing. They're yours. Hold on now. That's not why I became one. Oh. Sure, it gave me lots of freedom outside the mask I put on in front of everyone else. But it did so much more for me. I have a feeling that I like bumping your shoulders You did me before, so I thought I'd get you back. That smile of yours. It always brightens my day. When you open your mouth, it's like the sky opens up with you. It takes all the bad clouds away. What I say is a silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. It brightens even the most murkiest of fogs and pushes it away. The sunlight and the rain together produces a rainbow. You bring the rain, I bring the sun. Or sometimes it's the opposite. You bring the sun, then I bring the rain. My most clear view is when the moon is a very bright light. It's full. Lights up the earth in its own luminous way. Ladybug is basically a shadow in the night. But outside, I'm sure she's the sunlight covering the planet. To give everyone view of reality. Even if she doesn't know it. The reason I fell in love with you wasn't because of a mask. How can you love someone like me? I lied to you. I generally did replace you with other superheroes, one by one. And yet, one by one, you want to get me the talismans back, the Kwamis. Is there another reason that you want to do that? Is it so that we'll be done with it and then we cannot be superheroes anymore? No. Blag had a talk with me one day. He just wishes he was a free agent. The reason that he was all for me being a Ladybug, or believing in it, was so we could get closer and closer. Then we could know each other's secret identities, and then they could be set free. Because Kwamis won't be needed. Man has used them, or women have been using them for centuries and centuries and centuries. Develop into a power that humans were never meant to possess. Just wanted you to know that my quest is to help him be free. That's why I said, if we get them one by one, I'd make sure it never happens again. I meant that. Do you think it's fair? You're ordered to do whatever a master tells them to do. Who would be happy being a slave? Not all owners are nice. He said of all the masters he'd ever acquired, I was the kindest and best he's ever had. Because I don't use him for my own benefit. So I told him, I'll see what I can do. I'm sure Ladybug wouldn't want you to be a slave forever. A slave to the jewels? Think about it, Ladybug. They're taken away when they're young, the children are. Azafu did tell me that part. And trained at a very young age. Become apprentices. Guardians. Rakus wielders. And Suhan said that a Rakus holder shouldn't be a guardian in the same way. He says too much from guardians aren't supposed to intervene, only watch and advise. A watcher. Miraculous holders were only trained for miraculous. He said he's never heard of them being merged before. And if they were, then I would be one of the first that did it. Because it's dangerous for two to be merged. I can then only imagine what it would be for two Kwamis to merge together without the Rakus holder. Why? Can't help myself. That would be a catastrophe, lady. Indeed it would. Can you imagine the impact that would be? The rabbit and the snake, but fluff and sass? Oh dear gosh. Well, one is to go back in time a few moments before. How do you know that? You know that I have been meaning to ask you. How did you know all that anyway? How did you know to go back in time like that? I don't think I taught you that. The only one I explained that to was I made a mistake. I thought I gave Adrien a chance to become a Rakus holder. So I gave him the dog, and permanently, because he said he'd never be a superhero like me. And I said that I gave it to him permanently. That's what happened. But I gave it to the wrong person. Cat, I gave it to Felix. Felix Vanelli. His cousin. Why did he turn on me, though? Cat? First it's Cap, White Cat, how about? Now it's Felix, who was the dog. Did you notice there were some talismans missing in that horse field? Yes. I didn't, well, you know, Cat and the bug is with us. Tiki and Plague's with us. There was one more. Olaf returned. The peacock. Yeah. The peacock. I wonder where it went. Do you think Felix has it? I guess we'll be on 2 different secret missions. What do you mean? Since I can't know who you are, and you can't know who I am. Wait. Maybe we should do what you claim to do. And what's that? I've been thinking about this long and hard. Since it's just you and me against the world now, we can only trust one another. Alright. And you've proven yourself. Has anyone ever found out who your secret identity is? Anyone at all? What did I know of? And ask Vaparion if he knew. I don't think he would lie to me. But he's really good at keeping things to himself. Like you are. Something you two have in common. Do you think Wishmaker? Do you think he knew during Wishmaker? How are you putting this together? Makes sense. He had a chance to know my secret wish. My secret wish would show who I really was. If he found out I was the knitting fairy, then he would know who I was. And if he found out what your dream was at 6 years old, then he probably saw nothing. Huh? He probably saw nothing. How could he? I don't have any dreams, Ladybug. I don't remember any of them if I did. Then, if you don't have a dream, I've always done what my people told me to do. No matter what it was. I never had a choice. Once I did stand up to him, maybe twice, but I was short-lived. Is that why you're always, hardly here or missing? 'Cause he keeps you, your family keeps you away? You always have to find some kind of excuse or lie to be able to get away from them, yes. Wow. My family always has something to do, so I guess that's why they don't know directly that I'm gone. There's only a couple, maybe 3 times they might have noticed. They went ballistic when they found out I was gone. You're so lucky. You have a family who loves you. I don't feel like mine does. There's only one that probably does know family. Or two. I thought another one did, but I don't know for sure. I have doubts, you know. Doubts? There's 2 people in my family I thought loved me, but every day it slides deeper and deeper down into depression. Because what if it's not true? What if they don't love me? What if I'm just a boy to keep them going? A crutch to stand up on. A piece of jewelry to wear around your neck. Almost like this bell around mine. A reminder that I want freedom, but I have to fight for it if I want. Wow. I thought I had it bad. Oh, you don't know bad. Until you meet some of my family members. It's all about them. It always has been.